My name is Estrogen, and I'm from Moxie Rollerskates, and I'm responsible for almost all the product development here. All the ideas come from me and the people that I love to skate with. I was trying to grow a market with the idea to create an outdoor roller skating culture. So I opened up a shop in the back of a kid's clothing store and promoted free roller skating lessons and themed parties on wheels. So I wrote to a roller skating manufacturer that already sold skates. So they had models that had been sitting on the shelves since the late 70s that they hadn't been selling. So I took some of those models and dressed them up a little bit with accessories and called them things like the Farrah Fawcett package. And they were sold along with free roller skating lessons with me. I wanted to bring roller skating to the stores that I shopped at. So I started doing sales and promotions and making a lot of videos. And I got my roller skates into Urban Outfitters. And that's a pretty big, well-known store that a lot of publicists look at for trends. And so these publicists quickly learned about my brand and then put the brand on celebrities' feet. The more attention that the brand got, the more pressure there was to be really great roller skaters. So then we created our own content, and that became viral content, and the brand just started to tumble into popularity from there. So it was really apparent to me that roller skaters, the end consumer, the most talented ones, the ones that were the most passionate about the product, the ones that really drove the sales on the ground level, were the least appreciated for their involvement in the whole business, the whole process. Because of all these chains in the supply, the actual users and most influential people in the entire process were really taken advantage of. When I was growing up, I looked up to these rollerbladers that had their names on products, and I just kind of assumed that those were their ideas and they were calling the shots and maybe they were their companies. And that's what made me want to buy the products, is the skaters that use them. Sharing profits through an influencer program like ShoutOut was really the only way we could validate their influence and to share profits with them to encourage them to keep promoting our brand. And they're the ones on the ground level that really need to be appreciated for promoting it. And I know that firsthand, and I didn't want to be a part of any industry that was going to take advantage of the most important people in the supply chain, which are the customers. I currently have about 25 affiliates. There was a bit of a transition going from sponsoring athletes to awarding them for sales and kind of recognizing that they're more sales reps than they are athletes. It's an old school sales rep, but it's a new school influencer. And they fall in love with not so much their skills, but their realness, their authenticity, their personalities. It's really important to share profits with those people that are influencing your sales. And there's all different kinds of influencers. You have to treat each influencer a little differently. I've learned some influencers are just like, I got a code, I'm driving sales, let's go. And they're making their own content and you don't have to tell them anything, and revenue's coming in and they're just kind of made for it. Those are the easiest to work with. The ones that are comfortable promoting themselves make more money, make way more money. But then there's other people whose voices are really, they have a lot of brand loyalty with their following. So when I say brand, I mean their personality. Their following's more loyal because they don't bombard people with advertising and products. So for those people, it's so much easier to give them ideas of video content that we need. And rather than ask them to host the content on their own channels, to host their content for them. I found that as a business, it's more responsible of us to take the content and promote it to our market, because then our customers get to see what we see as so valuable with all these different people, rather than only promote people that are self-promoting. The ShoutOut program has been so fascinating. It's been the easiest way to employ and appreciate people for their promotions. Having an influencer program like ShoutOut makes the sales reps and the publicists, kind of combines them all into one, because you get your customers to really authentically speak about their experience with your product. Social media makes for users of products so vulnerable to the public. We were seeing that our skaters needed to be educated about our products because they were constantly being bombarded and inundated with customer service questions, and they don't work for the company. So we really had to employ them, teach them about the products. We really needed to have these codes because there were so many questions coming to them that it was a problem if they didn't have some reward coming to them. Yes, I would hope that the future of sports equipment promotions really sees this as a valuable tool, because putting people on products is something that's really common. Anyone in the surf, skateboard, scooter, BMX, rollerblading industry, where we're used to waiting for sponsorships for brands to validate our promotions, that these companies empower their customers with affiliate codes. Our best customers have become our best customer service reps and sales reps, and they should be rewarded for that work. I would absolutely recommend ShoutOut, and I have. The ShoutOut app works perfectly with Shopify. You can link discount codes. The app is so easy to use. You just go to your apps in the back end of your website, and you can easily start a new affiliate. You can change their discount or their commission. You can customize the word that they're using. It's the easiest way to share profits with people that are working for you.